Disney refused to pay its employees a living wage even after getting almost $500 million in tax subsidies. They almost got away with it too, until they agreed to pay a record-breaking $233 million settlement. In 2018, Anaheim voters approved a living wage ordinance. That required hospitality employers who received city subsidies to pay at least $15 an hour. Disney refused to pay those wages, with devastating consequences. Nearly 3 in 4 Disney employees can't afford basic living expenses. 2/3 struggle to afford 3 meals a day, and at least 1 in 10 had no place of their own to sleep. How does a company that gets almost $500 million in tax subsidies let this happen? Basically, they said they didn't have to pay living wages because they never got a city subsidy. But the California Court of Appeal was not amused by this. The court pointed out that, yeah, you got almost $500 million in tax rebates. That's still a city subsidy. You're a bunch of liars, and you have to pay a living wage. That ruling pretty much torpedoed Disney's defense because they never denied paying less than the living wage. Their whole defense was that they didn't have to pay a living wage. So they settled for a historic $233 million. That'll go to about 51,000 workers with an average recovery of about $3,489. So what do you think? Should a company like Disney be getting tax subsidies in the first place? And how do we feel about so many Disney employees struggling to make ends meet?